The position that we're going to start in is like a downward dog position. The head is between the shoulders. Okay, we want to drive forward, touch, and drive back.
Okay, from there, she's going to walk her hands as far back to the box as she is comfortable with. Okay, depending on your athlete, that could be way out here, or Chaz has a great angle here. She's going to do the exact same thing she would in a handstand now. She's going to bring her head down, go as far as she can, and notice that she leans forward a little bit, and then she's back up. Okay, this is going to vary on your athlete depending on their strength and their mobility, but it gets her feet placed, make sure that she's not on the edge of the box so she doesn't slip, and again, how close she walks to the bar is really going to depend on how comfortable she is with this movement. Again, her hands are in nice and close like she'd be doing a shoulder press. She's not out too wide. From here, she's going to go down and touch her head. Okay, and back up. I want to see this time if Chaz can keep looking at the box and still make it down. Okay, good. And she comes forward and that's fine. It's just getting your client or your athlete used to being that upside down position and using those shoulders to press themselves up. Very good. Okay, here's another modification that may not be a good one.
With your feet up on the wall, except make the angle slightly better in your favor, but keep true to the movement. So come forward, your feet can kind of walk down the wall as you press back out. Use your feet slightly. Okay? This forces you to keep your body and stomach and butt really tight instead of sagging in. Alright? So you come forward, touch, and then drive out.
If you look, we've just tied one band around the pull-up bar and then looped another band through it. So what she's going to do, she's going to put her arms right through this and then get the rest behind her. From here, she's going to kick up in a handstand, and the goal is to get her foot wrapped around this band. She may be able to do this on her own, or she might need the help of a trainer. So she'll kick up, find that band, and wrap. So if you look here, it's the same idea, but now she's completely up and down, and these bands are taking some weight off of her, so that's what's making it a little bit easier. She's going to go down just like she would on a regular handstand push-up. Good. And then come back up. So the bands are taking just a little bit of weight. Go ahead again. She's coming forward, head touches, and she pushes back up. Again, note her the width of her hands. Okay, they're still in great position. When she's ready to come down, she just kicks off, and she's back. Once they get here, okay, they've got this, but they don't really have the musculature to do any kind of handstand push-up. She's gonna kick back down, and then she can just do a regular push-up right in place. So she'll stay on the ground, go for a regular push-up, staying planked out and hollow. Good, and from there, she's just going to kick back up. Good. So this is going to get them in the habit of feeling what it's like to stabilize themselves, and then they still get the movement of getting the push-up in and come back down. And she would push up again. Great. Okay, one right away, we can use a couple ab mats. So once she's able to kick up on her own, she'll get into hollow, and then I'm gonna ask her to go down so that her head touches the mat, and then she's gonna push back up. That's not the full range of motion, but that's where she's going to start to get used to that push. Okay, so she'll go ahead and kick up again, get nice and tight. Again, encourage the hollow rock. She's looking straight out ahead. She's not looking at the floor. She waits until her head hits that mat, and she comes back up.